Hi, myself A. Durga Bhavani, working as an assistant professor in Marri Laxman Reddy Institute of Technology and Management. At present semester, I am going to deal about a design and analysis of algorithm. Now, I am going to tell about a greedy method and application, which is related to Unit 3. So it is a syllabus which is containing in a greedy method, that is Unit 3. So in here it contains about a greedy method and its applications, as well as it also included about a dynamic programming. So now, before going to tell about a clear explanation of all the topics, so first of all I would like to tell about what is greedy method. So first of all, in order to know about a greedy method, we has to know what is the optimal solution. So optimal solution is nothing but, so just glance over the slide here. So in this slide you can see all the food items, so what which are different food items, so which are included for a favorite as well as unfavorite. So whenever we are going for any kind of function or any dinner function of or we are going to some friend's home, so there they will cook for different items, so we can see different lot of food items. So in buffet system, what are the user is going to select, which the user is going to select, only those items are going to be placed in or her plate. So they cannot put all the items together, so they will choose only certain items. So, and when they are placing those items in their plate, they cannot go back and put into the main dish. So in the same way, the greedy method also work in the same process. So first of all, we will have a multiple solutions. So among the multiple solutions, we has to choose one certain solution which is preferable by a user. So that means for each and every problem, we have multiple solutions. So we are going to utilize or opt one single solution which is best suited for a user based on their priority. So that is the reason it tells about always makes the choice that seems to be best at that moment. And next, whenever we have chosen one solution, we cannot reverse that decision. Suppose I have kept one dish or one sweet I have kept placed in my plate, then I'm not liking that taste. I cannot put that sweet again into an entire dish, or I cannot put in that box. So again, I just wanted to throw it off, or I just wanted to eat. Only just two choice based on my solution. So I cannot go reverse as well as, and I cannot take another kind of a sweet by throwing this. So that is nothing but we cannot, it never goes back and reverse the decision. There is no such kind of a restriction to go back. So once you have opted one solution, you has to go along that path itself. So here we have lot of things in order to perform those solutions. So first thing, it is reflected with a path or going for any kind of a route map. So from source to destination, I wanted to travel from one place to another place. I know to move for a half distance, again I cannot go back, and I cannot change the change the path or a location. That means it is not valuable, or it is not preferable in a greedy method. So that is the reason, once you have chosen a one path, you has to stay from that connected path till the end of that completed. So first thing, in order to do that, we'll go for a spanning tree, so that are preferable for a spanning tree, as well as Huffman code, as well as a optimization of a problem. So in a spanning tree, so best example is traveling from one place to another place. Just now I have told you that. So that means whenever we were supposed to travel from one place to another place, we will choose best path. So that means best path in the sense, we will consider all some priorities or some sources, that is like time, distance, as both we are going to consider both, and we will going to choose that location which is the easiest path. Then we can tell, so which is taking less time, which is taking less distance, it is considered as a minimum path or minimum spanning tree. So that is preferable for this greedy algorithm. So such kind of realistic examples can be analyzed by using a minimum spanning tree. Huffman coding in the sense, so whenever I just wanted to compress any kind of image, video, audio, all those things, again I cannot regain the original clarity when it is compressed. So same way, so that is the reason, so whenever we are going to compress such kind of a image, audio, video, spreadsheet, all such files, so that technique is nothing but a Huffman coding. And optimal solution, so just now I have told you that if for each and every problem we have a multiple solutions, so on based on a user's decision they are going to choose or they are going to preferable. So that can be based on a knapsack problem, job scheduling, as well as some kind of this both are based on greedy algorithms. So first of all, so just now I told you that knapsack problem. So before going to tell about this entire steps, all those things, I'm going to tell review about this knapsack. First of all, knapsack is nothing but it is just a bag. So just simply treat it is defaultly called as a one bag. So in that bag we are going to place or we are going to insert some multiple items together. For example, let us consider a college bag. So in college bag, we are going to include books as well as some pens, tiffin box, etc., water bottle, some mobile phone, headset, headphones, Bluetooth, etc., etc., all those things. So here, whenever I am inserting certain items in that bag, so before, what is the weight of a bag? Then after inserting those items, what is that weight of a bag? So we are only not going to access only weight, we are also going to access what is the profit of that bag when some certain items are inserted into that bag. That is we are going to calculate. So that is the reason here we have given some points it is going to contain one certain item. So here I have 5 items together and it is also containing weight as well as some price. So here I am taking all individual items in a different manner. But here each and every item I am choosing as a multiple places. Let us take a comparison between a school bag as well as a college bag. So whenever we are going to take about a school bag, it will contain different kinds of subjects. It includes similarity of books like maths classwork, maths homework, maths revision book, slip test book, etc., etc., all those things. So that means only with the particular name it have a 4 bulk of items, 4 similar items. But in whereas compared to a college bag, it has a different bags, so different items. And if we go for a gym, so it will have a only unique items, not a similar items. So it will have a unique different items. So how we are going to calculate the profit as well as weight when similar items are inserted and when unique items are inserted? So in order to analyze that, we are going to study some few steps. So it can be categorized by using a 0 to 1 knapsack as well as 0 by 1 knapsack, that is also considered as a fractional knapsack. So just to glance out all these examples here. So let us consider a gym bag. So here it is having some chair, some pencil, like scissor, etc., etc., some different unique items. Whereas here you can see the difference. So we have half partition of a fruit and half partitions of all the fruits, which is considered as a X by Y knapsack. That is nothing but a fractional knapsack. So here how we are going to analyze? So by using a problem we are supposed to analyze here. So first, I'm having different items here. So each and every item has some certain weight as well as some certain profit. So for example, first item, its weight is 3 kg and the price is nothing but 10 rupees. And second item is 3 kg and its price is 15 rupees. So now all these items I has to insert into my bag. That is nothing but knapsack. So how it is possible? So whenever you are going to insert some kind of items into a knapsack, it will be reflected with a two methods. So first method is a 0 to 1 knapsack or knapsack. Next one is a fractional knapsack. So here, just glance over this. So first, in order to analyze that, we are going to use a formula which we are called as a profit by weight. So here, for each and every item, we has a weight as well as a profit. So profit by weight in the sense 10 by 3, that is nothing but profit value, first item of profit, that is nothing but pi indicates, I indicates the items present in that item of profit of each and every element. Okay, as well as weight indicates each and every element. So wi in the sense, wi indicates first element, second element, third element, fourth as well as fifth. In the same way, p of I also indicates p1, p2, p3, p4 as well as p5. So here, for each and everything, we are going to calculate a profit by weight. That is our first step. And next step is, we are going to categorize in a descending order, not in a ascending order, descending order. So that means first we will insert a large weighted item, then we will see how much space is available to insert remaining items. That means large item in the sense, it is not treated as a heavy weight, it is treated as a priority of that particular item. So based on that, we are also going to choose the weight. So here, in order to have a 5 items, among that, if we are performing in a descending order, then this is a value or table. So here you can see, so first you wanted to insert the fifth item, next we are going to insert a second, next third, next fourth as well as a first. This is the order how you are supposed to insert each and every in that particular bag. Then after arranging those items, so we are going to calculate about fractional knapsack. So where it is proposed, so where we are going to get a fractional knapsack. So just to glance over here, so whenever we are going to insert this fourth item, we are going to get a fractional value. So when we are going to get a fractional value, that means here you can only insert half of the item in this entire item. So that means with half weight only we can insert. So if it is containing half weight, means we cannot go for a next item. So till here only, till 4 items only we are going to insert into a bag. But exactly, so half item we cannot insert into that bag. So half fruit we cannot keep it, it's not a box, it is a bag, so it will be dissolved. So we can only put the full, if you want to insert into a bag, you just wanted to insert full item into that bag. So we are going to only insert 3 items into that bag. So then after inserting all the items, we are going to calculate about a profit and weight. So how we are going to calculate? So this is a weight and this is a profit of each and every item. So first item, first weight, third item, first weight, second item, first weight as well as third item. In the same way for each and every weight also. Now this is the entire value of profit. So for each and every value, you wanted to calculate a profit as well as weight. Then we are going to add all the items, profit plus weight. Then we are going to get overall weight of that knapsack. Next, so our next topic is job sequencing. So job sequencing is nothing but, suppose my target is to prepare for a UPSC exam. So suppose it is taking from 1 month duration from today. So that means from December 2nd to some January 2nd, only 1 month duration is this. So in that duration, what is my schedule? I'm just planning one timetable. So in that timetable, I'm supposed to plan and I'm supposed to do what are the works, so what are the subject I wanted to complete in each and every day, and what is a revised I wanted to go for that. So just first we has to choose about a deadline of that particular profession. So here also job in the sense, suppose UPSC is my main target, in the sense I cannot directly enter into that exam. So first I wanted to see, complete the day to day syllabus. So maximum deadline is some December, January 3rd, but initial deadline is each and every day is to tell the initial deadline. So if I am supposed to complete day by day, if I'm supposed to complete day by day tasks only, I can reach to a final day or end of the exam. So next step, so first you has to decide and arrange the jobs in a descending order in their profit, because if I'm having easy subjects first, if I prefer, means it will be waste of my time, because again I has to revise. So here what I will do, which are hard subjects, I just wanted to take. In the same way here also, based on a profit and weight, which is having a highest value, highest profit, that job has to be chosen first. Then afterwards we are supposed to choose about the lowest profit. Then we are going to allocate some deadline, allocate some time. Then after completing that deadline or after completing that job, then we are going for a next job. Just glance over this example. So here we are having some serial number of jobs. So here each and every schedule is treated as a J1, J2, J3, J4 as well as J5, and for each and every job you have some certain deadline. That means like first you wanted to complete like computers, or you wanted to complete history, politics, etc, etc. For each and every subject you have to keep one certain deadline. Within that deadline only we has to complete that particular task or syllabus preparation. In the same way here also, each and every job you have some certain deadline. And here just profit, you just treat as if you are going to complete this within 2 days, you are going to get a money of 20 rupees, or if you are completing J2 also in 2 days, then you are going to get 60 rupees. Like that you just consider. Okay, now so what is the next step we wanted to do? So for each and everything we are going to calculate the profit as well as a weight. So first we are going to arrange in a descending order based on this given items, or sorry, given jobs. So first, so in here in a given table, descending order in sense first priority, second priority, third priority, fourth as well as a fifth priority. Okay, so in this way we are going to arrange the jobs. Then afterwards, next we are going to calculate each and every deadline. So let us consider we have only 4 days. So within 4 days you wanted to complete, or within 4 days only we has to complete that particular job. So which is the best solution? Means first of all, so as we will take the first highest priority of that particular job, but maximum we try to include all the jobs we are supposed to complete in that particular given deadline. So based on that, so first highest priority we are going to give for a J5I, because it is having a exactly 4 days of deadline. But if you fill this deadline, then what is the use? Can you complete? So you cannot add another steps or another jobs here. So that is the reason, so we are going to partitionate each and every jobs. So based on that, first we are choosing as a J2. Then after choosing a J2, we have one more day which is delayed, so we can include any kind of a day for that. So next we are choosing as a J3 as our deadline. So J4, J3 we are choosing here. So J4 as well as a J3. Why? Because it is having a highest priority. Then after completing this deadline, so our maximum deadline is only 4 days. So within 4 days only we has to complete this particular task. So within that 4 days means only 3 days are completed for this. If I choose this J2, then it is having some less profit. If I choose J4, I cannot perform any other job. So that means I can only go opt for only one subject. Then what about the remaining subjects? I cannot go any other subject. So if I choose this subject, and highest scoring marks will be disabled. So that's why I am choosing as a J4 as my first priority. Then I cannot insert this one, and I cannot also insert this one, because I have left only one day. So then I'm going to choose as a J3 as my next job. So here J4 as well as J3 are my priorities. So based on that, what is the profit I am going to get? J3 value is 100 as well as J4 is 100, J3 is a 40. So to overall profit is a 140. So that is my maximum deadline. So here what is the difference between a knapsack as well as a job sequence? So job sequencing is always based on timeliness. So when for each and every task, what is the deadline we are going to provide, and how many days, how much duration it is going to take to complete that particular job. And knapsack is, in a given particular knapsack, how much weight you are going to insert into that knapsack, and what is the profit you are going to gain by that particular knapsack. So thank you so much.